You take a page from MPL Indonesia and you play Kyrie's Gusion jungle.
Hear me out. Jungle Lilia.
Nah. Wise did that though.
He does that consistently.
So
it is confirmed. Jungle Gusion.
Jungle Gusion.
With this being a jungle Gusion, we did say that Kyle TZ's hero should be something that cannot be bullied by the Karina.
Well, I guess so. You can't you can't use your physical immunity against that.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's good.
I mean, it's kind of a different approach. Like you still get bullied by the Karina,
yeah,
but you have enough of a threat. Like with the Cho and Lilia, you do provide enough threat on your early game, even level 3. Gusions are activated at level 3, not level 4, by the way. You don't need a combo. Just need to be able to land that sword spike. That's sword spike, right?
Yes. Sword spike and Shadow Blade Slaughter.
So you just need to land that initial combo, and
it's good damage already.
It's good damage already. It's good burst.
All right, it is confirmed. Kyle TZ on the jungle Gusion.
All right, so I guess damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you come in and invade, I will kill you. That's what Kyle TZ is saying here. At the cusp of defeat, they need this game and the rest of the series to go on and move on to the next round. RSG at match point.
Such a fast jungle speed by the
He's already done.
well, he was helped.
Yeah.
He was helped by Super Marco.
Huge advantage here, obviously, with the DPS. And now,
interesting. He went for the movement speed retro.
Huh, that is correct. All right. All of this we'll find out, right? If all of this is worth it. Obviously, the team fights are going to happen very, very soon. If you think about the Gusion, you need to team fight early, or else you forfeit the reason why you picked the Gusion in the first place.
Here's the weird thing about RSG's lineup. It's weird if they want to invade because they have no way of getting out. So I kind of respect the fact that RSG, even though they're strong early game, they didn't invade the jungle of BREN Esports because you are facing a Cho Lilia comp with a potential burst coming out from the Gusion.
Well, they plan to not get out without having killed people. So they're going to lean hard on Aqua, but they're waiting for Aqua. They're waiting for level 4, and I think it'll come in on time for this first turtle. But wait!
Oh no, they want to take a fight as soon as possible, but that was a huge misstep from Kyle TZ.
Yep.
He did not have incandescence yet, or did he?
He did. He tried bursting nuts on the top lane.
Oh man, huge misstep. He was in the wrong position, and the rest of BREN Esports could not really help him out.
That's him. That's him. Anyone but him or Light.
Yeah, Demon Guy was also fast on the respawn to the top lane because they know that they need to punish these plays from BREN Esports. If they don't, Kyle TZ will be able to walk around freely with these combo bursts that can come out from their side.
Speaking of bursts, look at that. Feud is throwing off the bombs over and over again, trying to get some damage in. Use a light shoes to reset the stacks. But RSG, they're still gonna want to fight this.
Yeah, no way they contest Kyle TZ. Oh, and actually, never mind.
Kyle TZ
he does
could.
have a combo.
It's a huge dive in from Pandora and Ogwa, and we got Cold Alter activated here. Demon Guy will still retain that turtle. And here's the chase. Pandora's low. Does not have the stacks for Razor's Wrath. Kyle TZ, he dove in. Light is low. We'll be able to make it out in time, though.
A decent punish from BREN Esports. RSG, they did take the turtle, but at the cost of the life of the Karina. Kyle TZ, he tried to go for the turtle steal with the incandescence first before the Shadow Blade Slaughter, but the retribution damage was so big from Demon Kite as he was a full level ahead.
Yo, these Gusion combos are gonna have to step up. It has to be more than that come the mid game, especially since RSG Philippines can move around so quickly. And yes, they don't have a way out after a failed fight, but if they burst out someone, which they easily did there, and mind you, Emon wasn't even there yet.
Yeah, I love your point.
What if it's a 5v5?
Yeah, BREN Esports really needs to consider the options that they have. Like, you have to pick your fights, and it has to be clean. Even if RSG don't have ways of running, they can chase you for days. Like, they have a lot of ways of catching your heroes, and the truth of the matter is they don't even want to run away. They want to constantly fight into the lineup of BREN Esports.
And again, BREN Esports, they have been biting. They're taking the challenge for the past 2 team fights, and it's been resulting in RSG Philippines getting advantages over and over again.
But it does come to a point where the damage retribution becomes a problem for RSG. Like, the threat of being bursted down will allow BREN Esports more control over the map because RSG will not be allowed to just move freely and look for vision.
Yep, this, what Kyle is doing this is annoying, even come the 10-15 minute mark.
Yeah.
If you catch one with a sword spike, that's it. Save unless if you're light or nats.
Full combo is going to be really scary. I think Demon Kite can kind of just dance around it. He can reposition himself quickly with move speed. But then again, he is still vulnerable, at least in this stage of the game.
Yeah, but the main problem is movement speed is not a solution to a sword spike. If it lands, it connects.
I mean, you can get in closer to your teammates, you know?
Well, that's true. Ooh, Ogwen.
Oh, look at that, Ogwen. A bit of a off angle here. Not going to be able to translate into a kill. But the turtle rather, is still going to be the main objective here. Kyle dashes in, but Demon Kite still has the faster finger trigger on the Retribution.
17 HP on the turtle, and Demon Kite was able to slip a small Retribution timing there.
Oh.
And that is going to be RSG taking advantages, taking names here.
Extra HP, extra shields from the turtle. Pushing down bottom, best believe RSG's having a time of their lives.
Yeah,
Huge swing.
That was unfortunate for Kyle TZ. He had the timing down, but the damage wasn't really enough. 17 HP was left on the turtle, and Demon Kite was able to inject his own damage to get a turtle. And BREN Esports, even though they lost a turtle, it still shows that they have the capacity of fighting into this. If they don't look at the turtle, if they start looking at the heroes of RSG, if they start bringing heroes down with their burst damage, that's RSG's problem to deal with. But Ogwen, with a kick onto light, not gonna be having anything done at the moment.
BREN Esports, we still need to find that return of investment on the Gushin. We haven't seen it so far, haven't we, Leo?
He really only burst it down one, and then there wasn't much of a conversion. I'm guessing come the mid game, when everyone's ready, that's when BREN Esports can find returns.
Yeah.
But for now, they have to play defensively. It's so hard to answer back.
Yeah, but the thing is, RSG, they're not happy with what's happening at the moment because you're still facing a Claude, you know. And the fact of the matter is that they don't have a good enough catch against Super Marco. You might say that Light with the I'm Offended is decent enough. You have to find unique openings. If you leave BREN Esports with the threat of the Gushin and you not being able to do anything, Super Marco's just having a fantastic game.
Yeah, especially later on. Right now, finally Ogwen, good angle onto that kick.
Ooh, sword spike didn't land.
But the damage is not quite there yet. The sword spike combo with the Shadow Blade Slaughter.
Yeah, the sprint timing was really, really good for Nuts.
And now Ogwen is the one who gets punished.
What? 3 dudes they sent, and it's one of theirs that died?
What is happening here?
That is unfortunate for Kyle DZ. The moment that he threw the sword spike, Nuts used sprint, and he was able to walk away outside of the range of the Gushin.
Interesting. And that's a good punish. Like that was a almost instant punish there from RSG. They didn't even exert any effort.
Yeah.
They brought in the numbers.
It's poetic justice, and Nats punished that miss sword spike so perfectly.
With a sticker to the face.
Yes.
Ooh, the damage from Eman.
Good damage here.
Oh no!
Goodness gracious, here's a falling Star Moon Pandora. Maybe slowed down a little bit, but he is still quite healthy. Light is low. Here comes the Appraiser's Wrath, but the Cult Altar makes sure that they will not go down quite
Blazing
yet.
Duet?
Blazing Duet, good damage here. Light is low. Here's the kick. Great angle here. Aqua goes down.
Oh, wow. I guess that's the dream situation, the dream setup for BREN Esports.
Here is the potential of the lineup of BREN Esports displayed at full effect. Even though the fight was kind of weird, RSG felt the damage overwhelming them from the Blazing Duet alone. Add to the fact that Kyle TZ was not really present for the combo during the Cult Altar's expiration. So this is RSG realizing that, hey, this lineup can fight.
The way you put it, it's weird, but that's how it works. I'm guessing from the beginning, that's what BREN Esports wanted anyways.
Yeah.
That is true.
They like it weird.
They like it weird. And they try to take their opponents by surprise with all the weirdness, but it looks like Few is going to be the one who's taken by surprise here. Even with the black shoes, he is put down quite low. And that will stop BREN from engaging here. Yeah. RSG with full control of that lava bush.
All right, as a member of the Hive, for you folks watching at home, count your blessings. At least Kyle is still getting his purple.
That is true. Once that stops,
exactly.
That's the time that you had to get worried, right?
So it's not over just yet. Yeah, 2K, 3K ahead, under 10 minutes, but Kyle is getting his purple, so they can still set it up.
Again, Nats against 3 people once more. And with a sticker, just pushes them back all on his own.
That's a sprint usage with light with conceal. No,
light with conceal.
Not gonna be able to get the the distance closed. But BREN Esports again, all about the presence of the burst damage. Nats does sustain some, well, not some, most of the damage that BREN Esports can throw, but can he sustain this one?
Goodness gracious, that's 4 people now. And this time around, looks like it's still not going to be enough. Cult Alter saves Nats, but will not be able to save Emma. And Super Marco, he is roaring, he is tearing it up with that damage from his Claude.
And 2 have fallen. 2-1 is the current tally. And Light is shy to pull in Pandora. Doesn't want to keep this going.
It was a bait done by BREN Esports. You saw how Kyle TZ was playing that. He was throwing the Shadow Blade Slaughter, but he was not going in because he knew that the Cult Altar will be coming out from RSG. Once it did, BREN Esports put out the Claude for the Blazing Duet damage on the front line.
What?
Just like that, BREN Esports are able to secure that Lord. Huge knockup from Ogwin actually slows down the approach of RSG as well.
Possibly one of the greatest and fastest ways to convert. 1 kill on Eman, and then suddenly a blitz. The Lord!
And they're even on the gold as well.
I love the patience coming out from Super Marco, like the Claude with the Blazing Duet. He always uses it whenever RSG pops out the Cult Altar. And this is something that RSG needs to address. How do they deal with the lineup of BREN Esports, especially with Kyle TZ bullying the front lines of RSG? He was not committing for the full combo. He was just baiting out the Cult Altar from the Paramis.
Oh boy,
Light
huge pull in by Light against Ogwin and Few. They're actually quite low, but there is still going to be a chance for them to make it out alive here. Pandora and Kyle TZ on the floor, but not going to be enough to save Capitan.
All this time, look at Super Marco!
Super Marco on the downside of the map. Just sneaks out on his way out. Still has that BMI.
One more time.
One more like that.
I'll allow Few to die, but they have to penetrate. That's okay. I think that's a solid trade.
Really was.
He is the captain, so, you know, he's part of the ship. But if the ship is sinking, he is the first one to dive. So BREN Esports right now, they're feeling the momentum, they're feeling the heat. And Super Marco is currently 1-0-3. This is becoming a huge problem for RSG. Eman, we haven't really felt the existence or the pressure coming up from the Beatrix. It's because of the fact that he's not allowed to play on the front lines because Kyle TZ exists.
I want to see more of this Super Marco bravado that I'm seeing right now. This is exactly what BREN needs. They need that confidence to take these fights.
Yeah, no, Super Marco is doing much better than Eman at this point, and a lot is on the shoulders of the young sophomore here. And look, he's just pushing back 4 members. He's so confident.
Yeah, and now it's RSG. They're looking. They're looking and waiting for BREN to commit a mistake, but so far they are holding steady.
Considering that RSG's lineup right now is that they don't have enough firepower on the late game against BREN Esports. Like, there's an overload, insane amount of burst damage coming out from both the Gusion and the Claude. Yeah. You also have sustained damage from Few, and there is the pickoff from Ogwen. Now, RSG, the main difference is that they need to get this, to get these initiations coming out from Light, because none of them really threatens any hero on the side of BREN Esports. Even Demon Kite, he has 4 kills, but these kills have been, supplied by his teammates. He cannot stand alone. So, if you think about it, BREN Esports, they're now on the advantage because all of them can actually pressure anybody on the side of RSG.
And we're talking about pressure, I think you forgot to mention Pandora.
That
Pandora is walking damage.
The walking wall that you need to deal with.
Even if you don't deal if you don't build damage items on Pandora, the amount of damage that he soaks, he brings to the table.
Yeah, watch out who you burst here on BREN Esports. Huge engagement actually with Cult Altar activated. Still not gonna be enough.
Oh my goodness!
Huge ultimate. He didn't have enough great health to do that damage, but he's able to injure RSG members.
Super Marco still has Blazing Duet.
Still has it.
So BREN Esports, they're stronger right now.
So we have a huge advantage here for BREN Esports on this Lord take. Few is low, still has those shoes, I think. Actually, he doesn't. Gets taken out by Demon Kai with the attack on the back. And that's, he's luring away so many members of BREN Esports right now. Sword Spike chases him down, though.
Kyle TZ!
Another kill going over to RSG. Sorry, to BREN.
Pandora.
Pull back in.
We're still going.
Has great health. Will it be used, though? Oh my god, the damage from Kyle TZ is insane!
Super Marco, he put the super in his name. That's it, they're gonna go for the Lord again.
Played it so well.
The plan is simple. You bait out the Cult Altar, Super Marco comes in with Blazing Duet. RSG, they don't have any answers to this. They can't even cancel Blazing Duet. And the fact of the matter is, the burst damage, it does not stop with a Blazing Duet. Kyle TZ is a walking burst damage machine for BREN Esports.
He doesn't even need to go for the full combo with Incandescence. Just throw out the Shadow Blade Slaughter.
He's done it 3 times during that fight. Like, the amount of Incandescence that he's thrown, but not following it up with a Sword Spike, is enough to confuse RSG. Like, dude, what do you want to do? Do you want to fight us? Or do you just want to whittle us down? But the main problem is, once you've consumed the Cult Altar, team fight's over for RSG.
Yeah, no, it's annoying enough, because looking at the items, Genius Wand, Divine Glaive, Glowing Wand, no one's walking away from that.
Yeah, you cannot. Even the demon on the Karina cannot withstand the damage output of these items coming out from Kyle TZ, even with the Radiant Armor.
Yeah, it's an almost. He has so many penetration items.
Yeah, the higher HP you go, the more damage coming out from Glowing Wand.
Yep, thank you so much, ma'am. I'd like more, please. Oh, look, they finally got an inhibitor down bottom.
A huge inhibitor here for BREN Esports. Now they're pushing up on the mid. Nats is looking for an entrance. Demon Kite as well, but inhibitor turret will go down on mid. Nats getting chased down by Captain. Here's a follow-up from Ogwin. Not going to be enough.
Oh, the sprint
Still
once
with
again.
the Cult Altar. And now that is a huge ultimate being used by RSG now. What's going to happen here? Is BREN going to go for it? Kyle TZ once again with Shadow Blade Stars. Good damage output here. Super Marco takes out a turret on the mid lane. Top lane as well.
My goodness, the discipline from Kyle TZ. He was able to land one Sword Spike, but he did not commit. They knew that they needed to wait for the next engagements. Fuse Bombs or Glooms is now out, so they needed to back off. They did have, Blazing Duet right up there, but the Lord was already taken by BREN Esports. I mean, RSG.
If anything, they were really just waiting for the kick or Fuse Black Shoes, because this would not be possible without the wave clear of the Lilia.
Yeah.
So almost endable, almost going to game 4, but not quite yet. So again, just discipline from BREN Esports, and they know what they're getting into. They're 5K ahead now.
I think Emman's having a hard time navigating these team fights.
Oh,
man.
yeah. Because of the Claude and the Lilia.
Yeah, it's a huge difference in terms of like how comfortable the gold laner is.
Yeah, and that is just, Claude and Lilia. You also have to think about the cushion factor. This is where the keys to victory apply. Every bush is lava. You step away on a bush, you expect that, there's multiple ways of BREN Esports taking you down. A million ways to die, basically.
Yeah, 30 seconds on the next Lord. The next pickoff will be huge here. They're looking for it. Pandora in the front. He's waiting. He has that taunt. Pew might be in trouble, but uses Black Shoes. Called auto-activated Super Marco. Good damage with a Blazing Duet, but it's still going to be the focus. Straight onto Nats. There goes the Esmeralda, but they get taken out as well. Kyle TZ with a double.
Beautiful.
Solid trade, 2 for 1, and they're still going.
That's 3 members alive here for RSG.
I want to say the captain is really making it hard for RSG. Few, with those glooms, forced RSG to back off when they grouped up. Cult Altar was used, but Blazing Duet came from Super Marco, and that deleted the entirety of RSG.
Yep, 048 doesn't tell the whole story. Again, it's a combination of those Shadow Energies and Kyle TZ's blades. It's annoying. He's not using the combo, but he's just throwing out.
Yeah.
And the rest of RSG's like, stop
it. I want to see you commit, Once you don't have the incandescence, then we fight. But the main problem is, for the entirety of the fight, he still has it.
Full damage build completed with the Winter Truncheon here for Kyle TZ.
He doesn't. And just as icing on the cake, all right? Let me just say, I want to acknowledge this young man, Vincent Unigo Pandora, a house of an athlete. Look at him. Walking through 1-1-1. You're thinking about the magic damage of BREN Esports, but this is the guy who's holding it down.
Yeah.
That's why they stay where they are. That's why they get all of the Shadow Energy. That's why they get all of the blades on him. Because of this BREN.
Just want to say he has 100% kill participation, because you know what? Pandora is always in the front line. He's not farming minion waves, he's farming heroes.
Yeah, the moment that Pandora joined the fight is a huge difference from BREN Esports.
Oh, here we go. Watch him.
Soaking up damage.
Oh, they caught somebody. That's going to be Few without the Black Shoes. That's 4-man knockup from the Shinpos and the hits, and they're called Alter to stop everyone from dying. But look at this. The DPS from non-stop damage from Super Marco is real.
Well,
and
not
the base.
There's one tag alive. They are able to clear an RSG. They're holding on, man.
Shotgun.
Here comes the last wave. And there it is, the full combo. And the base is going to go down. No one's going home just yet.
2-1. BREN Esports 2-1 forces Game 4. The series is not done.
You asked the question, what do you do in Game 2? Well, BREN Esports proves that it's just Game 2. We did this twice. And of course, Chantel is sitting at the Filipino broadcast table. So, expect more than 3 games, ladies and gents, as BREN Esports pulls off a victory against RSG.
I love that we always bring that up. Chantel.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
It is a thing, isn't
It's a
it?
thing. And damn it, Panda.
She's cursed.
Damn it. That's what he meant.
Well, this is
It's not
exactly
over.
what he meant.
It's not over.
I mean,
Apparently.
there's still ways of interpreting it, but I think Panda preferred the other one.
Yeah.
But this is definitely not over.
In all fairness, watching the first 2 minutes,
Yeah.
you would have not thought this would be possible.
Yeah.
The
It looked really dominant.
first even 5 minutes, it's like, Brent, come on, what are you guys doing? But again, they like it weird, and they found that, and they turned the status quo upside down.
Yeah.
It's those odd engages, and the fact that you just need to start throwing out those blades.
They did
No need to commit.
eventually.
No need to commit.
Yeah, they eventually found a way to bamboozle their opponent into these fake fights that Kaltizi is taking.
Yeah.
It really threw RSG off the rhythm.
Well, we did say it earlier on that what only mattered for BREN Esports was the time, and when the damage came, they were really just outmaneuvering RSG on these fights. Like the amount of baits that Kaltizi did to force out the Cult Author really annoyed Light and Aqua on that game. And after they did, they wanted to fight, but then Blazing Duet came in. And suddenly it was BREN Esports that took the entirety of the game.
Not to mention the recovery on the young Ogin Unigo. Talking about Ogwin, he's been getting his butt handed to him for the first 2 games in the series, and now it's like nothing happened. Thank you for giving me a hero. Coach Ducky and Coach Paolo should be taking notes like, yeah, no, we need to give Ogwin his hero.
100%. And this
We
was
need
a
to first pick it.
Exactly. Huge props to Ogwen. Again, everyone is starting to recognize that right now, right? And we should recognize that this is a masterclass on how you deal with the Faramis lineup without using the Valentina.
Masterclass, I get it. Master Ogwin.
Nice.
Gotcha. We're going to go ahead and throw it over to our analyst. Wolf, you have to break down game number 3 because that Gushin was something else.
Thank you so much, Casters. At nakita natin na BREN Esports na bumawi sa game number 3, forcing at least the game number 4 in this best of 5 series. And it all started dun sa kanilang mga draft choices this time. Nakita natin na ang BREN Esports, finers pick na agad nila yung Cho. Going up against RSG Philippines, sinasabi natin in the past 2 games na nung na-limit yung mga heroes para kay Ogwen, hindi naging komportable ang BREN Esports sa pag-ikot sa mapa. This time, kinuha agad nila yung Cho in combination with the Claude. Such a powerful pickup coming out from BREN Esports knowing na